In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast.
But yeah, 4 a.m. Woke me out of a dead sleep.
Yeah.
And I just walked in and threw up, and I was fine. I brushed my
right back
teeth
to
and went
sleep.
right back to sleep. I was like,
You just there was something inside of you that wanted to be out.
Yeah.
So you were.
I'll add it to the 22 shelf.
I said that shit. I had a brand new customer in the store the other day.
Yes!
I had a brand new customer in the store the other day, and I made a 22 joke, and they were like, "Do you really joke about that?" And I was like, "No, but it is why I cyberbully." And they just went, "All right, I found my new store." And I was like, "You see, like it's like a barometer."
No, but that's why. That's why I cyberbully. That's good. Is that how we're starting?
That's how we're starting today, boys.
That's why I cyberbully. Oh, fuck.
How is this thing still going on? Like, how have we not? We're uncancelable.
Yeah.
No, this is just how we weed out the people we don't want.
Do you know what it is? Is that we're in that sweet spot of size where anybody that's going to go and say something, somebody's going to be like, "Who the fuck are you talking about?"
Right?
And then all of our true fans are just going to be like, "They're fine. They actually do more for veterans than anybody else does." Actually, this 2 out of the 3 veterans I can stand are in this room. And there's 3 veterans in this room, so you will figure it out.
There's 5, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't count myself. We all know I don't like me.
I was going to say, I think it's just Justin and
I
Jazz.
counted.
I'm a part-time veteran.
He's only a veteran when it comes to like Applebee's.
1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year. He's a veteran.
Yeah, we've been over this.
Applebee's
boys.
and
Come
Golden
on now.
Corral.
Yeah, I get my free meal. All right.
One of my employees works for Olive Garden the rest of the time because he's a kid.
Nice.
He's a server at Olive Garden.
Nice.
And he was like,
I'm going to bring some breadsticks.
and
Right.
Veterans Day, he actually brought my wife a slice of the pumpkin spice cheesecake that they have right now. But
Is it because she's white?
yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
it wasn't because of him because he's Korean. So
Yeah. He was like, I just assumed you wanted this. And she
Yeah.
was like, this is my shit.
his dad's a veteran, and people were asking me if I was going to be open on Veterans Day, and I was like, "Yeah, we have a big tournament that day," and da 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 da. And he goes like, "Hey, if you go to Olive Garden, they'll give you a free meal for being a veteran." And I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah." I actually sat through the training, and Olive Garden told us that the reason they don't do a military discount the rest of the time is that they make up for it by giving away a free meal on Veterans Day.
Wow. They're
And I was
fucking
like-
heroes.
I was like, "So you give me an $11.99 plate of fettuccine, and that makes up for?"
Oh, I want the
rest of
all-you-can-eat breadsticks and salad, and I'm going to sit there for 12 hours.
Yeah. You know what? Every time I go there with that intention, half an hour later, I'm like, oh, God.
I can't do it.
I made it through 1 bowl of salad, and I'm like, my body's already like, what is this green shit? Just rejecting it.
Better find a place quick because we're about to shit.
I think I did the Veterans Day meal one time because my buddy was bound and determined that I had to do it. And on Veterans Day, Applebee's had an abridged menu. It was like 7 things that you could get.
And it's like half portions.
Yeah.
I fucked around one time, forgot it was Veterans Day, and walked into a restaurant. And they were like, "Anybody with you veteran?" And my ex-wife goes like, "He is." And they were like, "Thank you." And they stuck a sticker to me. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And it says like,
I served.
I proudly served or some shit. And I was like,
Fuck that.
Thank me for my service.
I was like, "Did you just label me? Like, what the fuck?" And then they brought me like a 1 sheet of the free food I was allowed to get.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's like plain
But-
hamburger, no
was like-
bun.
I was like, "You can take this. I'm here for the country fried steak." Like, I
Yeah,
don't,
right.
because I was at Cheddar's.
I like Cheddars. Monte
like
Cristo.
Still hasn't been.
Cheddar's
No.
is good.
Oh, the Monte Cristo's solid, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a scratch kitchen, man.
Oh, yeah, it's
It's
good.
good.
Yeah, it's good
I know,
shit.
it says it
Surprisingly-
on the sign.
Surprisingly, Twin Peaks is a scratch kitchen.
Have you ever had Twin Peaks' fucking pot roast?
I've had everything on their menu at this
Mom's
point.
pot roast is fucking great.
I've had everything on their menu. My wife loves Twin Peaks.
Really?
And then when we found out that
The food's solid.
their Long Island iced tea is $5 all day, every day, it was like,
It's like they're encouraging trash.
I go, it is poorly cut Daisy Dukes and $5 Long Islands. I'm like, yep, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
This is it.
We went
I
yesterday.
need to call Jim Tom. we're fucking doing it.
We went yesterday and I was laughing my ass off because they had football everywhere. So there's all these football fans and it's like they made a 3-yard drive and these people are just like standing and like aggressively clapping and shit. And I'm like, he made it 9 feet. Like
and
maybe
they can't hear you.
Maybe pump your brakes a little bit.
Well, it's the Cowboys.
And but I was laughing my
They
ass
still can't
off
hear him.
Yeah.
because Twin Peaks has their TVs are literally edge to edge and like 40 feet across, right? And they had it all on one game. And so they were sitting there and they were showing like the sidelines and people were like making hand gestures and shit. And it looked like coordinated dancing that was just going across the screens. And I was like, look at that. And I was like laughing my ass off. Oh my
It's the
God.
Happy Hands Club.
They need to have like each TV on a little bit of a lag, so it looks like the dude just runs like across all the TVs. You're like, holy shit!
But we were sitting there and all these Cowboys fans, and we were done, I don't know, halfway through the first quarter of the Cowboys game. We went home. We were sitting on the patio smoking cigars, and Kivy pulls out his phone. And they were playing the Eagles, and all these Cowboys fans are in there. Those are the ones aggressively clapping about the 3-yard gain. And he was like, "Yep, the Eagles crushed the Cowboys like 28-3 or some shit."
The first half was a bloodbath, man.
I was like,
Yep. It's actually the only game that I watched yesterday.
and it was cracking me up because they were doing the intros, and I was quoting Key and Peele with the whole like Lamar, Southeastern North Carolina University of South Carolina. But like 3/4 of the Eagle roster was just saying their high school.
Their high school.
And I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
And then my wife goes, no, they brought back the whole walk-on audition thing this year, where like from the fucking Marky Mark movie where he just like walks on.
Yeah.
And I guess like half their roster are just fucking dudes from Philly. Like it was like, and then they just beat the shit out of the Cowboys, who were like 4-1 or some shit. Like they had a solid.
The Cowboys were 4-1
Yeah.
because they didn't let their second string quarterback throw the ball. This week they were like, nah, he's gonna throw a ball.
3
picks.
interceptions.
3 picks, but for like the fourth quarter, it
Yeah.
was a fucking dog rocket of a game for them.
You know, they have to give their fans a little bit of hope.
No, because their fans don't need hope. They are fucking delusional.
Yeah, dude.
They need like 2, maybe 3 games a season, and that gives them hope for the whole season.
I saw a meme today, and it was like a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader between like 2 like elderly women, right?
And it said
the cheerleaders from the last time the Cowboys won the World Series to today.
The World Series?
Or
The
the
World
fucking,
at this point, the Cowboys might have a better chance to win the World Series.
Yeah, right? No, the Super
But
Bowl.
yeah, it said
like,
their
I
last
was
bowl appearance.
fucking dying, man.
Yep.
I was like, what a fucking great meme.
My favorite meme right now is the one that's running because the Stros are just fucking beating the ass off people, right? And the one that's so the trailer for the Super Mario movie has come out, the animated Super Mario movie, which is just sad because John Leguizamo has the best one. So
Facts. I agree with
again,
that.
the 90s were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But it's that in the trailer, there's King Koopa that comes out that says, "Who's gonna stop me?" And it's got the fucking Astros logo on him, and I was like, "Get it, Stros. Those are my boys."
So I definitely watched most of that 18-inning game, the Stros one, but they are coming out with some fucking heat on the posters. They put like all the Seattle like memorabilia, like posters and stuff, and then just a broom.
And they're all like knocked over, sweeping them, and in the background they silhouetted in the World Series trophy. I was like, "Fuck!"
And then they took the Space Needles in Seattle, right? They took a picture of that and put the Astros flag on that shit. Like they're going, they're coming out with merch, like just fucking going hard.
It's brutal.
But go Stros, baby.
Anyways, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
It's the end of the week.
It's the back half.
It's one of these fucking days.
It's the back half of the week.
There's some chuds sitting in a semicircle holding sticks and trying to drink. Johnny boy, what do you feel like doing right now?
We're about to masturbate, boys.
Yay! Who's eating the piece of toast? That's what I want to know. That's right. It's time. It's a Freedom Friends Master Debate. We're solving the world's problems one weird fucking mediocre topic at a time.
Dude, that can be the group one. OnlyFans.com/masterful-baiting.
There you go. There you go.
You know, as much as y'all talk about starting an OnlyFans, y'all really just ought to pull trigger on this thing.
I already did
At
it.
this point, I'm talking about the group one.
Yeah.
The then it gets weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we all have access.
Like if
to
we
see
have
each
a
other's
group one called
buttholes.
Masterful Baiting, that means at some point at least 2 of us are gonna have to be in the same room jerking off.
True.
I got you back
No.
to back.
Just no eye contact. It'll
Yeah,
be
back to
fine.
back.
Back to back's probably okay.
We'll let
That's
the
not gay.
producer split screen it.
Yeah, back to back. Dude, let's do like Hollywood Squares.
Center square.
Who's power bottom?
Throw it back.
That was a rhetorical question.
Yeah. We'll get one of those, those toss across games.
There you go.
It'll be like that, and when you hit one, it'll be like X gets the square. It'll-
We can play games. It'll be fun. Like
Yeah.
group ring toss.
Also, we'd probably make more money from OnlyFans than this show. So
100%.
Okay, so there's nothing on OnlyFans that says it has to be porn.
Oh,
'Cause
absolutely
it was
not.
supposed to be behind the scenes for artists and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
that's
It's
how it started.
Patreon.
That's
Yeah.
that's still what it is.
That's very
There's-
true.
yeah. What if we just started one and just stuck
modern
the
arts.
episodes on there?
Do it.
There is nothing stopping us from doing that.
Do it.
I'll look into it.
We'll just sprinkle a dick pic here and there.
Right? Be like a Saturday episode.
Like Salt Bay.
We'll just fucking Salt Bay some dicks in there once in a while.
We can finally do our pantsless episode, guys.
That's true. It's true.
Wait, we were supposed to
be
wear
waiting
pants?
on that?
No. So we've never stood up at the end of the episode.
Yeah. It's because we don't want to see our boners.
Speaking of boners, what are we baiting?
Yeah. What's your topic today?
All right, boys.
All right, boys.
So before we jump into this week's debate topic, I wanna read y'all the poll numbers from last week's debate where we found out Mikey's a fucking psychopath.
Fuck you.
So big shout out to everyone that tuned in on Spotify and went and voted in the poll that I threw up there. So we had 136 votes, which is the most we've ever had when we've done one of these polls. 83% of y'all are normal, and the rest of y'all, I
Fucking
expect you
psychopaths.
to have a Netflix documentary. Like that's
Sock, pants, shoe.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kibby.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, bud.
It's not weird.
I wish you weren't so fucking awkward,
It's
bud.
efficient. It's efficient.
It's not,
No.
because
No.
that means you had both socks in hand. You unpaired the sock. You then
you
set
set
one
one
sock
down.
to put one on and your shoe,
That-
and then have to pick
that
that
is-
sock back up and put it on to put on the other shoe.
That negates
You have added
efficiency.
steps to the process.
No.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I got it down to a flow. All right. I got it down to a flow. I've streamlined it. All right. There's throughput. On
No,
this thing.
you might have streamlined putting a
Next, we're gonna
sock-
find out he jerks off pinky forward.
No, that's fucking weird. And I know a guy who fucking does that. And if you're watching this, you fucking know him too. You're fucking weird, dude. You're fucking weird.
Yeah.
Dwarf.
John's over here going, yeah, that's fucking weird.
You guys are really fucking weird.
Dude. Yeah. The first time he told me that story is so the whole thing was he was talking about jerking off on ship. And he was like, yeah, man, the first time I finally got back on ship after I was in Iraq, I go to jerk off and I go down and he goes under his leg and does this. And I was like, stop. What the fuck are you doing right now? And he's like, what? And I was like, that is not how you jerk off. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, why? Why do you do it? Like, what? You are fucking weird, man. Like,
You know, this sounds a lot
Oh.
like the pot calling the kettle
It
black.
really does.
no.
This is a distraction, right? He's
Mikey
trying to-
found out midway through getting dressed, and he's standing there with one sock and shoe on, just pointing at a dude, going like, "You're fucking weird for jerking off like that. Fucking, let me show you. It's like this, okay?
Don't look at my shoes.
Look at my,
Fuck that. Look at him.
look at my shoes. They're brogued.
You look at my toes, bitch.
Also,
Just on the 1 foot.
Another point, after throwing up that micro content about the Crocs and socks, there are a lot of people that are on Jazz's side, which I was not expecting.
I was not
Yeah.
expecting that either because I think that's a fucking odd thing that's an odd hill to die on, in my opinion.
We just saw that last night or yesterday.
Yeah, at lunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yesterday at lunch.
There's a
Swamp
dude
foot.
working at Chewy's wearing socks and Crocs.
Don't get me wrong. Like,
Yep.
I do it. I just don't think that's the majority of the people who do.
Oh,
Like if I wear Crocs on a flight, for instance, let's say I'm going traveling and I'm wearing Crocs. socks are on my feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm in public.
That's because you don't want to walk on the fucking floor in TSA barefoot.
God, no. And anybody who does that they can't get COVID. It's like drinking Camp Lejeune's water. Like you can't get COVID.
Yeah, because one of them gave me COVID.
Yeah.
They're just super carriers.
Yeah. It's fucking patient zeros and shit.
All right, so on to this week's
Oh
debate
fuck, we
topic.
still don't have the topic.
I was just about to ask, guys, you going to tell me that again?
So, all right, boys.
I was like, fuck, I forgot what we were supposed to be doing.
By the way, guys, they haven't been drinking, so that's just
No, this is.
I have.
I did something else before the show.
Oh god. So I want to know, kind of along the lines of what we wrapped the podcast with and everything, but what are some trends and fads that y'all are very happy that died out?
Tight rolling your jeans.
Never got into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did either. I always thought it looked fucking stupid. But
It doesn't have to be ones that you were like involved in.
If you're curious about what he's talking about, it was the people that would like, they'd do like a hat, they'd like fold it over and then fold it up to like lock it around your ankle.
Yeah.
It was fucking weird.
yeah, it was a weird phase.
Like I get it if all of a sudden it's like, oh, a pipe broke and I got to go in the basement. It's like,
know-
okay. Like,
You know
I would
what's
just
one?
put shorts on.
You know what's one that's popular now that I fucking despise is mom jeans.
yeah.
The super fucking high waisted, like baggy jeans.
Yes.
They're like, even when the girls wear them, they're like, I don't really like these, but they're in.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
Yeah.
I also don't like mom shorts.
No.
I don't
Fuck
like.
off.
I don't like high waist shorts, man.
So-
I like
and that's-
seeing.
Unfortunately,
I miss jean skirts.
So I'm a big fan.
What happened to
of-
jean skirts?
I'm a big fan of Dutch Brothers.
Bring them back.
Dutch Bros Coffee.
Yeah,
Great place, right? But everybody
Good
that
coffee.
works there is like 19 and a half years old. And I'm pretty sure they cut it off right there.
That's it.
Like, that's it. It's like Leonardo DiCaprio's dating pool. Like,
Right.
that's it. Like,
Yep.
So, like, it's fucking it.
Yep.
And every single one of them,
Which
it's
he
like,
recently broke. He broke the trend recently.
yeah, wait.
I know.
He just, he's getting up there and he
She's-
forgot the birthday.
She's 27, and it's
Well, that's 2 years outside the window.
No,
Yeah.
no. It's going to be this one because it was all big in the news.
Well, you guys know
and
the
then-
formula, right?
What's that?
You're going to divide your age in half and add 7. And that's the lowest you can go in age
No, dude, that would give him 32 and he's never going that high.
yeah.
for a fucking normal person.
Yeah, that's true.
Not for him. He just caps.
So 27 for me.
Yeah.
Sounds,
No, I was just thinking about
That's-
trying to date somebody that young and
sounds exhausting.
So
Oh.
I was having this conversation with our favorite felon over this past weekend at the cigar event.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit older than us.
A little bit. Dude, you tack on an entire fucking military career with retirement onto my life.
he is
and
quite,
Gary's still
he
older
is
than that.
literally my dad's age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He and my dad are the
We
same
were trying to
age.
figure. I told him the formula, and he was like, "Oh," and then I was like, "Well, I mean, there's a plus or minus 5 year buffer." Just trying to make him
He's
feel
still
good.
like, oh.
I know, right?
So, yeah, the whole just
Beanie Babies. Glad those are gone.
Why?
Those-
So there's not a big line in McDonald's.
Yes. Although I still have all of them still in the packages.
Go sell them, bitches.
They're not going for what you would think.
I wanted to get all of,
Nobody fucking wants
I
them.
check
I wanted to get all the
occasionally.
toys from that adult Happy Meal, but they fucking disappeared so
The butt
fucking
plugs?
quick. I only got
Yeah.
one of them.
Which one did you get? Did you get Grimace? 'Cause
No.
Grimace was a butt plug.
Unfortunately, I didn't get fucking Grimace, and that's the one I wanted. I got the Cactus Ranch one, the little Cactus Buddy or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Yeah.
So, but I wanted all 4 of them. But whatever. Trends that could go away. Fucking micro line tattoos. The fucking it's a representation of a starburst, and I'm like,
What?
Nah, bitch, that's practice. Like that's
Yeah.
not
You got-
even a whole
You
tattoo.
got 5 lines on your fucking shoulder.
Yeah,
That's weird.
You've seen them. It's the ones that they'll get them done like behind their ear or like right here or like right there, and it's like a dot with like 6 lines that come out of it and shit.
Okay.
Took the tattoo artist like 3 seconds. They're just like, fuck off.
Free $100.
Yeah, like if you're gonna if the needle's already touched your skin, just fucking go for it. Like,
Yeah, right.
don't try and microsize this shit. Like, get your money's worth. Those can go away.
Dudes that gauge their ears.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I'm gonna deform my body for the rest of my life. I'm sure it's gonna look really cool in your 60s.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
You can go fuck yourself too.
Again, you don't have a microphone. Fuck out of here.
I feel like that was one of those, like, because like I recently saw like a 70-year-old dude with like both arms like sleeved out, and I was like, that motherfucker's hard as fuck.
Yeah, but that's a
Gauges aren't going to be.
That's
the same.
a different generation though. Some of those dudes that are like,
if you're that age and you're sleeved out, yeah. But when I get up there, there's gonna be fucking people.
Everybody?
Like, yeah, there's gonna be people with like fucking unicorn tattoos and shit, and people are like,
Oh,
they're hard as fuck.
okay.
And it's like,
Speaking
no,
of
they're
tattoos, and people can fuck off with them. That fucking sleeve shit where you're getting the whole Pacific Northwest tree line shit done.
not. Oh,
where
the
they're-
outline.
Where they're doing so it's like all filled in black, and you can only tell because they leave the negative space open, and you've got the fucking trees.
Yeah, that was a.
But you
thing for
drive a
while.
fucking Toyota Corolla to your office job. Like, you're not
Yeah.
outdoorsy, fucker. Stop
No,
with
if you
the
drive a Subaru, it's okay.
Yeah, you have a Subaru.
like. What the
Or
fuck?
if you're a lesbian, you automatically qualify.
Essentially,
He did say drive a Subaru, so
Truth.
those tattoos are the 90s equivalent to tribals.
Yeah.
Like, if you walked in and you pointed at something on the wall and you have it on your body now, the fuck.
But it's Flash, and it was a good artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still gay.
Do you
Unless,
know? Do you
the
know
only
why
pass
artists?
I'll give on that is a Sailor Jerry. If you get like a fucking Sailor Jerry tattoo, that's
Yeah.
like a traditional fucking old
So that's
school
American
tattoo.
traditional.
Yeah, but it's often on the wall. That's
Yes.
the only pass I'll give on the fucking on that.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna have it, you better be able to tell me what the fuck it's about.
Sure.
You better be able to tell me that you got, like, if you go and you get the Blue Jay, or you get any of that stuff done, or you get the compass, or you get any of those traditionals, and you know what it's for.
You get the
You get the pass.
I always wanted the chicken below my knee.
Yep.
The fucking. You ever seen that?
Did I send you that fucking TikTok about the Uber driver?
Yes.
Oh my God. This old man got a giant fucking dick tattooed on the inside of his thigh, and he's wearing shorts. And this guy's on his TikTok, and he's just like, my Uber driver has the best tattoo. And he pans over to the Uber driver, and he just pulls his shorts up, and it's just veiny fucking dick on his leg. That's the only tattoo this guy has. I'm like, that is awesome. And this dude's like 70.
Yeah. Like,
knew
you
a
can
cat-
tell his fucks left a while
Gone.
ago.
I knew
Oh.
a cat. I met him when I was 19, 20, something like that. And at the time, he was like 40. And this dude had one tattoo.
Yeah.
And no, I didn't see it. But he had one tattoo, and he had gotten a mouse tattooed on his fucking testicle. And it's because he kept saying, like, I'm going to go do this. And people kept hitting him with this phrase of, like, who? You and the mouse in your pocket? You and the mouse in the pocket?
Ah.
And he went and got a mouse put on his fucking testicle so he could go, yeah, exactly.
Just pop out a ball.
Yeah. So,
I respect the jam. Yeah.
wow.
Right.
That's fucking awesome.
I have a buddy of mine that got he got a fucking green dick tattooed on his fucking ass cheek with USMC in red on it.
the green weenie.
The straight green weenie. Got it tattooed on his ass cheek.
I met a dude that had a guy standing on his waistline shoveling coal into his ass crack, and there was like a little steam that came out. I was like,
I remember the lawnmower. Remember
Yeah.
the lawnmower guy?
Yep.
That was funny.
I got a buddy of mine that's got a 3-inch tall astronaut with an American flag on his ass.
That's funny.
It's the man on the man on the
Finders
moon.
keepers.
yeah, the man
No,
on
it's
the
the
moon.
man on the moon.
Nice. Nice.
What other trends can go away?
I knew a chick with a sperm cell around her belly button. That was like and her name was Barbie. Like, you don't get
That's
trashier
fitting.
than that. She worked at Sonic.
That's fitting.
In her 20s.
There was a chick that I knew that was a tobacconist at a really good tobacco retailer that had below her belly button and below her waistline, she had a $1 bill about the size of this cutter. Fully detailed, all the detail in this $1. And I was like, what the fuck? And she was like, what? It's all you can eat under $1.
So I knew a dude who got a $1 bill on his dick.
So you can watch his money
Tattooed.
grow.
What was his joke? My chick likes to blow money.
That'd work.
Yeah.
You know the weirdest part about getting your dick tattooed,
Miss somebody's holding your dick the whole time while
it
you're
has to be
tattooing it?
hard.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Look,
That would be. Oh my.
everybody here has tattoos.
Yeah.
And none of us are going to be like, yeah, they don't hurt. They fucking hurt. Anybody that tells you tattoos don't hurt is a fucking liar.
They were licked on by baby unicorns. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about?
There are some spots that hurt worse than others.
Yeah.
Right, but it's just a level of pain. Like it's not a
like for instance, my chest. It was
so,
fine.
Right on my pec where the muscle was, fine. When they hit my collarbone and got like close to the nipple and shit, yeah, that sucked. But the inside of my bicep right here, where there's just that big nerve trunk and there's no muscle because there's like that cavity that's in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
dude, they used a 9 wide fucking
for shade
for fucking everything. When I got my birds done because I had my sparrows and like. Fuck, man. Like, I had like meat falling out of my fucking arm.
God.
Like, he hamburgered me. It was fucked up. Then I had to go back and get it fixed because it was fucked up. And I was just like,
so I've got those big wings. I've got those big wings that are in there and they're all like shaded in for all this shit. Now it looks like it's fucking 20 years old. So it's looked better. But, god damn it. That tattoo sucked. They all hurt. They just hurt in different scales, right? Like, it's just, this is tolerable pain. And then there's the whole like, are you doing okay? Dude, just finish or we're gonna fight. Like, just fucking.
The worst is if like the owner of the tattoo shop is fucking like tattooing you. Like when I was getting my bar scene done, right? The owner was doing it. Well, the owner gets called away every 30 fucking seconds. So it was just like what would have been like a fucking 4-hour job because it's a big one. It took 6 hours, and I'm like, Jay, fucking come on, man. I'm like, I'm in town for like 3 days.
That's like
come
in
on,
January,
like,
my wife starts her sleeve and she's already paid for it, but it's booked out in 4 sessions to get it all done. And I'm like, she's like, you gonna go with me? I was like, no. I was like, what am I gonna do? Sit in a tattoo shop and stare at the wall for 6 hours at a shot? Like, no, you're on your own.
I'm gonna end up with fucking 4 weird tattoos if I go
I'm
with
gonna
you.
be sitting there like, do you know how many $100 bills I'm gonna put in that get what you get machine? Like,
I'm fucking bored, man. It's just a cure for boredom at that point that I'm gonna have to live with the rest of my fucking life.
But you know, speaking of which, that's a trend that can actually go away.
What?
The get what you get machines.
Oh yeah.
You fucking turn the little crank and that's the tattoo you're getting, or the roll the die and that's the tattoo you're getting. And
that's weird.
It's like, come on, could you just a little bit of effort? Just think about it. Maybe
What's
sort
a
of
trend. You know what? I'll tell you a trend, and this is gonna piss off some ladies. I'm gonna fill in for Scott. I'll tell you a trend. The fucking weird unicorn hair thing. That weird blue color hair that fucking chicks are getting. Fuck off. You look like trailer trash. Nobody wants to see that shit. All right? Stop getting that weird fucking shade of blue. It's fucking weird, man. Like, don't do it. It's not attractive.
Yeah.
I wish that would go away.
That's
the thing right now.
I'm 50-50 with you.
What I am here for.
If you're at home and you're just grabbing a chunk of hair and slamming color into it, I'm not about it. Some of the ones that I've seen where like if it's down, it's all like just brunette. And then like, but if you like shift it, like you can see the colors move underneath.
That's cool.
Because it's pro done.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, okay. Like,
and it's unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if it's just the whole like.
And I'm not saying don't dye your hair. By all means, dye your fucking hair. And I'm not saying don't dye your hair blue. It's just that shade of blue. And you know what I'm talking about. It's that shade of blue that I fucking don't like. Like it's that weird sky blue unicorn fucking color that's weird to me. I don't like it. What I am here for is the chicks that are going gray. And maybe that's my age.
You got my laugh mic?
Justin's got it. We got to figure that out.
We'll get a prep for next week.
Nice. Well, I need it next week. I'm bringing it with me.
It's all gonna be pre-recorded.
So you like gray haired chicks?
Yeah, like not like fucking like the chicks who are, I don't know, in their 20s that are fucking like doing the fucking that weird gray color. It's almost the color of your beard, actually, bro. It's like it's like a good color.
I found a beard hair that fucking fell out today, and half of it was white, half of it was black.
Yeah,
but it went from white to black.
Well, yeah,
the opposite.
No,
so
he's
like
saying
the roots.
He's saying
were
that
black.
Yeah,
the tip was white.
Yeah, I get those.
I was like, this is like it's backwards.
Yeah.
I got a trend, behavior, whatever the fuck. Stop justifying why you're buying shit. Stop that shit. Well, I bought it because just in case I did. Don't do that shit. Just say like I bought it because I liked it. you don't have a justification for it. Oh, I bought this 6x6 because just in case, the fucking zombie apocalypse starts. No, you bought it because you think it looks cool. Just because I think it's stupid doesn't mean you don't like it. Like, fucking, you like it, buy it. It's fine. You don't need to justify it because no, you're not. You live in fucking suburbia. All right. If shit goes down, you're fucked. Like I'm in a gated community that's broken 90% of the time. Like you're
That's
fucking
a true story.
like,
You're John's supply drop is what you are at that point.
yeah, like fucking, you're not. You bought it because you thought it was cool. That's
my
fine.
Favorite
Like,
conversation to have with people.
you don't need to justify shit. If you have the money and you want to spend the money on it, fucking spend the money on it. So, like,
Spend, consume.
you don't need to
Commerce.
justify why you bought it. Well, I bought it because it can do. Yeah. Is that why you bought the Siri attachment for your car so you can justify why you needed to turn on your coffee pot while you're driving home? Like, you bought it because you think it's fucking cool. That's the thing. I'm not fucking with
That's
you.
a thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Well, I'll be dipped in shit.
yeah, it's fucking crazy. So just if you thought it was cool and you fucking bought it, just say like, why the fuck do you need that? I don't need it. I don't need it. I wanted it. I bought it. It's mine now. Like, it fucking is what it is.
I
Like,
have to justify that all the time. I bought
No, you don't.
I bought a Benelli.
okay,
You know why? I wanted it.
there you go.
I bought a Scar.
Yeah,
I wanted it.
we tease you for it, but you know what? At the end of the day, I was like, it's fucking your gun. Like,
Yeah,
if you
I
thought it was
wanted
cool, then fucking go
I
for it.
wanted it and I loved it. And I'm happy I did it.
Yeah,
I'm a big
fucking.
fan.
If you've got the money, fuck,
Well, I
stop.
don't have the money.
Stop judging. But see, the way my credit card is set up.
Oh, yeah. I'm fucking living on the edge, baby.
But if you found something that you liked, just fucking buy it. It does. Well, just in case. Don't. No. No. You're 40. It hasn't happened yet. It's not gonna happen. You're good. You got 4 decades of track record that situation is never gonna fucking arise. You bought it because you wanted it. Like, every motherfucker I ever meet that justifies why they want a plate carrier and like bought plates for it. Well, they're level 4 plates.
Why?
Who the fuck are you fighting, dude? Have you ever been in a firefight? No. You're 45. Like, you're not going to get in one. All right.
And anybody you are going to get in a firefight, probably going to shoot for your head.
I hate to tell you this. When you got in your hybrid to drive it to work, you're not going to the parts of town that are shooting you with a fucking plate carrier. You bought one because you wanted one.
You don't buy a car based on the airbags that it has. You don't give a fuck what airbags it has. Why do you give a fuck what plates are in your plate carrier?
Yeah.
Is it going to work? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're banking on getting shot.
Yeah. You're justifying it on the hope somebody shoots at you.
Yeah.
Like, stop. If you go like, because I think I look badass when I put it on. Cool. Fucking
That's a
rock
better
on,
reason.
dude.
Yeah.
That's a better reason.
I'm still going to the range of my gun belt. Like,
You know what? Today, I bought a lacrosse shirt. Like a padded lacrosse shirt, right? It came in the mail today. And it's got like rib pads and like shoulder pads on it, right? And then one in the back.
If you just learned how to PLF, it'd be a lot easier.
It's not that. It's that I'm going to sit in the harness for fucking hours because I'm doing JM training.
And
right?
that thing's going to pinch you in all the places that thing's padded.
Hopefully not. Hopefully that padding is going to fucking stop it from
But
fucking
what I'm saying
jamming
is
me.
then it won't pinch.
Right.
Because you're going to have those pads.
So, but Haley is like, why the fuck did you buy that? And I
I
had
had to
to
start playing lacrosse.
and I ended up coming it's for me. It's just for me.
100%.
It's a comfort thing for me.
I have played hockey a whopping twice. Because I had a friend in high school that taught me to skate, and then she convinced me that I needed to go join this fucking just recreational hockey league because now I knew how to skate. And they're like, "We'll give you the gear, it's fine." And I got my shit rocked for 6 periods, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking done with this shit."
Yeah.
Like, because I don't know if you've ever been in a car wreck,
That's
but it's
what-
like that,
It's like playing
except for
hockey.
you're cold.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking,
And it doesn't happen just once.
no, it's like
It's like being the first guy in a pileup.
This is a 36-minute car wreck. Like, this is awful. Like, it sucked. But you know what? I'm about to order fucking hockey jerseys that have my Battle Pub logo and shit on them. Why? Because I think hockey jerseys look cool as shit.
That's the Kevin Smith fan in you coming out.
A little bit. They just look fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, I think.
Ooh, can I throw out an idea?
Yeah.
After the hockey jerseys, bowling shirts.
Actually, I'm doing baseball jerseys.
Oh, I'm down for that too. Fuck yeah.
So I think they look dope. My store's fucking freezing. They're actually
Well, the sweaters.
they're sweaters, so they're fucking warm. So I can walk around with my logo and be warm. And
There you go.
then in the summer, I'm switching to baseball jerseys. Like, I don't play baseball. I don't play hockey. I think they look cool. That's my entire justification.
They are games.
Just fucking, you don't need to justify your shit. If you think it's cool, it's fucking cool. Me shitting on you doesn't make it any less cool for you. Stop buying shit because you need somebody else's fucking approval.
But if you like getting shit on, we don't kink shame.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's
We don't
true.
do that.
Right on your chest. So that's a trend that I'd like to see stop.
Trend that
I bought
want
this
to see
because
go
of da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I saw a fucking pocket knife today that was beautiful. I can't justify it at all. But it's all like hand rubbed to make it satin and shit like that. And like all titanium fittings and this beautiful brass clip and like all this shit. Can't justify the knife at all. But it's only $275 and I'm really thinking it looks sexy as fuck in my pocket. Like, I don't. Do I need it? Nope. Don't need to justify it either.
I got one that's going to piss off a lot of people.
Hit it.
Stop calling your pets your fucking kids.
Facts.
Yeah.
Do not compare having children to having a dog. I have both, and they are not the
They're
fucking
not
same.
the same thing. Now, don't get me wrong. When I find the person that it pisses off,
Well, that's just to be a dick.
Oh, I pushed that button.
Yeah, that's just to be a
Your
dick.
dogs don't
but-
speak English.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a dog dad.
Yeah.
Because Kira speaks English to me.
That's it. I'll give you a pass on Kira.
I'm kidding.
I'm pretty sure she definitely understands it.
She does.
and we're not talking about the whole like
Don't get me wrong. Pet love is real.
100%.
100%, dude.
No, you
And I
can-
fucking love my dogs.
You can love
them.
you can love your pets. Do not call them your son or your fucking daughter.
No, that's
don't.
weird, man.
No.
That's fucking strange.
That is your dog.
Like fur
Yeah.
babies,
Unless-
borderline.
unless you birthed that animal.
Well,
In
that'd
which
be fucking weird.
Again, I don't kink shame, but you might need to talk to
Yeah,
somebody.
and we're not talking about the whole like you're at somebody's house and you'll be like, no, go see mama. It's fine. Like we're not talking about that. Whatever. But yeah, don't walk around and be like, I'm a fur mom. And
Yeah.
no, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Have you met my daughter, Kira?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have you
No,
have
never.
you have a pet. It's a dog.
I
It's a
don't
cat. It's whatever. Like you're not the parent to that animal. You are a caregiver, sure. And
Yeah.
loving your pet is important.
Agreed.
But
Love my pet.
it is not your child.
Here's the difference. And this is actually a page out of Tom Segura bit, but it's 100% true. I love my dogs. I love both of them. I cried like a bitch. You guys know this. I cried like a bitch last year when I had to put
Yep.
Saint down, right? It was the best fucking dog I ever had. And it fucking rocked me. It is real love, and it's true.
I was hammered for 3 days when I lost Whiskey.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fucking
Yeah.
distraught. We're gonna have to hospitalize him.
It-
Like it's still like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. You know, he's
Yeah.
going on suicide watch.
Yeah, it's
when
gonna
that
be-
happens.
we're just-
Everything.
we're just
Yeah.
gonna have a rotation. Like it's just gonna be like
there's two of my friends that I'm watching for that day. It's you and Jack Mandeville.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because when Taco goes,
God.
fuck,
Oh,
man.
man.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah,
So-
it's gonna be one of those like, John, you're staying at my place and you don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
Like you're just
Yeah.
like,
Oh, don't plan on being home for a while.
Yeah.
You know?
we're just gonna
Yeah.
that's a
It's a thing.
so we're
Like,
just telling you now. There's no arguments. Like you're just
and you won't have any for
Yeah,
me.
it's just
so
gonna be
I
like,
get it.
get in the truck, get
Yeah.
in the fucking truck.
I'm just
Like,
gonna
you're-
feed you booze and steak. just
Just
trying
over
to
the-
keep you happy as I can. Fuck.
I'm gonna
He's
even
like slam the door really quick.
Yeah.
slide it. It's just a juice box.
A juice box of whiskey.
Here you go, buddy.
I'm gonna buy you a box of Mondavi and just slam a straw on the top of
There
it and
you
give it to you.
Well, so it's true. Pet love
Yeah.
is real.
Absolutely.
And I loved my dog Saint.
But it
15
wasn't
years
your kid.
old. But if Saint would have bit my child, I would have fucking drowned that dog.
Yep.
And that's the difference. All right. Like,
Now I had an old boss.
like I fucking loved that dog more than the majority of motherfuckers watching this. I liked my dog more than you. I'm sorry. All right. I liked my dog more than people. If it would have bit my child and hurt my kid, it would have died on the spot right fucking there.
Yep.
That's the difference.
Now I had an old boss that was. He's a great dad. Don't get me wrong, but I knew it pushed his buttons. So I would sit there and like make comparisons to like his kids' achievements, and I was like, yeah, if I put my dog in a dog show and it won best in show, I'm taking home a trophy. Just like that little league participation trophy your kid got.
That's a trend I'm glad fucking
Yeah.
Starting
I
to
wish would
die
go
off.
away is participation trophies.
That's actually starting to die off, and now like real competition's starting to come
Yeah,
back.
dude.
And
You
I'm
know
like,
what I hope
thank
fucking
God.
dies off? Speaking of that fucking bullshit, is dudes competing in women's sports.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a trend I'd like to fucking see go.
Or people defending pedophiles.
Oh,
Yes.
what the fuck, people?
You know the
Yeah.
other trend I'd like to see go away? Dope checking
Dope checking.
for sports.
Oh.
Who gives a fuck if you're juiced?
I want jack tiny headed little motherfuckers sending 600-foot home runs.
No, I want
Like,
I want Barry Bonds heads.
Yeah, I want to look at that motherfucker and go like, he's got no testicles, but he can throw a 130-yard spiral. Like that's fucking.
It's like watching gladiators. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
dude.
What I want is every athlete that I've seen in the CrossFit games. I want that
You know what
level
they
of
need to
juice
do?
in everything else.
You know what they need to do?
Stop dope checking.
They need one team. No holds barred.
Yeah.
You do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Test it
Whatever
out.
drugs you want to do.
Test it out.
Don't give a fuck. But you can only play on that one team. Now you have to play against the whole rest of the league that's not on dope.
Yeah.
And let's really fucking see
And
if
when
it
they
makes a
win,
difference.
and when they win the championship of whatever sport that is, fucking 5 years in a row,
or no.
you change your goddamn rules.
Or when they don't.
Then change the rules.
When they
Let them
don't
juice the
win.
fuck.
Yeah.
When they don't win, because it's talent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Juice adds a little bit of strength, but talent
Well,
still needs
all
to
right,
fucking
it's,
be there.
it's the end of baseball season. We're dealing with that right now, right? Like fucking Aaron Judge from the New York Yankees had an amazing season. Crushed how many home runs? Fucking 60 something.
63, I believe.
Right?
Maybe
But,
more.
but the
maybe more.
record
Still not
is still
72.
Barry Bonds at 72. It doesn't matter if Barry Bonds did or didn't fucking juice. The fact is he sent 72 balls over that fucking hill.
So I hate to
right,
tell you
like-
this, just because he was strong, that does not increase his ability to track that ball, to make contact,
Yep.
to have the
To read
perfect
pitches,
swing, to do the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
9 yards. Juice will not fix that. Like
Yeah.
you still need that skill.
You do.
And
Because a guy my size can crank a ball just as good as a guy Jazz's size, technically. Like it's all about
It's
reading
still
it in
physics.
the swing. It's physics. Has nothing to do.
although I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved to have seen like Griffey on Juice
Oh God, dude. Yeah.
or the Big Hurt.
Yes.
Wade Boggs.
Yes. Fucking like
But yeah,
dude.
stop. Yeah, that's the justifying your shit. Like I don't. Well, I got this for fuck off. You got it because you liked it. Like just say you liked it. You don't know anybody explanation for shit.
I did steroids because I liked it.
Yeah. Stop justifying shit. Well, it was just a good. No, there's no just. I did it because I wanted to. There you go.
God. There's a
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of shit that we could say that
Yeah.
needs to fucking.
Well, I'd like to talk about shit that we need to bring back too. Like one,
bullying.
beating your kid and bullying. Yeah.
Meet me at the fucking playground.
Yeah, that needs to come back. Well, you guys covered that in the fucking
Yep.
punch in the face episode, which I was upset that I missed. But
It was a quick episode.
I agree. I
There's-
agree
I don't
with
think
everything
any
you guys
wrong
said.
statements happened.
No.
Like it was.
Yeah.
Like fucking getting punched in the face is an important part of growing up. Like shit. At least it used to be. Don't get me wrong.
Bullying needs to come back.
I do like that kids they're not as fucking vicious as they used to be to other kids. Don't get me wrong. I think bullying had its fucking place, but I do like that kids are like, like they're not making fun of like, I don't know, like disabled people anymore or fucking issues with like, fucking like things that like, like things that like a normal adult wouldn't fucking make fun of someone for. Kids are that's now trickling into the fucking play yard, right? Like, so I think that's awesome.
There's also a lack of understanding of social norms that's happening though, because it doesn't exist.
Yeah,
Like, because now we've swung the pendulum too far.
true.
You got to be tolerant of everybody's behavior. So you have somebody that's like, well, I feel this way about it. The map pedophile fucking
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah,
It's like,
we were talking
well,
before.
we
We were talking before the show. There's a
a hat.
hat that John wants that is no longer available because it says,
Kill your local pedophile.
yeah, and apparently there's an active rights group and fucking about.
see,
that
that's
are-
just
That it's offensive.
the problem is that's just the pussy mode
It's-
out.
it's
Because what I
it's
would have
promoting
done,
hate crimes.
I would have
Absolutely.
absolutely leaned into that marketing
Oh yeah,
and been like, kill your local pedophile, disapproved by this activation group, like
Right.
this activist
Oh, yeah.
group. you'd have sold more. Like, it'd have been like, oh, they hate it? Fucking give me 2. Like,
yeah, dude. I'm going to buy one for the whole family.
I understand being inclusive, but there's certain people that don't need to be included in things in this world.
And that's what I'm talking about, is that the tolerance level has spun too far the other way. And it comes from, we won't just call bullshit out. Yes, there's a line.
Like, there are bad people, and it's okay to say that those people are bad.
Yeah.
And there's a line. And honestly, some of that bullying and making fun of things and whatever, it needs to happen so that you can cause the corrective action, so that you can go like, hey, that's fucked. We don't say shit like that.
But it allows
And
you
it's
to
like-
learn the line.
Right.
You don't know where it's at.
But we got rid of, you can't call any of it out. So nobody do anything. And now you don't know where that line is. And we've ended up with over tolerance.
Yeah.
So that's why I say we need to bring back bullying, is that one, when you do weird shit and then people go, hey, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's weird as fuck. Like, and here's why, you stop that shit. And you end up with a more balanced person. But we just let everybody do whatever. And then all of a sudden it's like, I don't understand why the people are so fucking weird. Because we don't fucking tell people they're weird anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. PC. There you go. It really just comes down to, we want fucking political correctness to go the fuck away. That's really what I think. And it's always gone in cycles, because I remember PC was a thing. Do you remember that movie PCU?
Yep.
Where they literally just took a shit on PC.
That was such a good movie.
Fucking great. Underrated as fuck. I love that movie. One of my favorite movies of all time, actually.
What's your master's in? Sanskrit. Sanskrit.
He
You're getting a
majored
master's in a
400-year-old
total dead language.
He was like, Latin.
I got Latin's the best I can do.
That's so fucking good. That was Van Wilder before Van Wilder, right? Like that was Bert Kreischer fucking based his fucking college collegiate career off fucking PCU. I guarantee.
Fucking David Spade in that movie. God,
the Reaganite.
Damn it, so good.
That movie's great, man. But they shit on everybody, vegetarians. This was before being vegan was cool. Okay, and like, there's another trend I want to see go.
I'm going to a band tonight. Who are you going to see? Whatever the fuck name was. You're
the
wearing
Melkins and Frog and Toad.
Yeah, but you're wearing a Frog and Toad shirt. Yeah,
Melkins.
Yeah. Don't be that guy.
He's like, you're not that guy. Don't be that guy.
Don't wear the t-shirt to the band you're about to go see. Don't be that guy.
I say that shit to people to this day.
I quote that movie actually quite a bit.
Yeah, I love that
Such a
movie.
good
That's
movie.
a fucking classic, man. And deserves way more credit than it fucking actually got. But PC, my point is that it goes in waves, because PCU was, what year was that? Fucking...
Dude, that had to be 95, 94, 95?
95, 94, 95-ish is when it came out.
Fucking had a
We look at
movie.
PCU when
That
movie came
movie
out.
had a cameo by George Clinton and the Parliament
Fuck
Funkadelic.
Fuck yeah, it did. And it was a good cameo. Like, they played.
Yeah. Fucking, God, that's so good.
It released in 1994.
94.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wish people would get back to worrying about their own yard before they talk shit about their neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
But you can talk shit about mine right now. It's out of control.
That was metaphor.
HOA
Yeah.
Facebook groups. That's a trend. I want to go away. If you guys want to fucking troll and just like piss Karens off, by the way, hit up an HOA Facebook group.
Even if you don't live there.
I add my buddies to mine sometimes just to be a dick. Just so they can go in there and fuck with people. Because
Karens are a trend that need to go
amazing.
away.
Haley got called a Linda in Massachusetts.
That's like a Karen.
What is a Linda?
It's a little younger Karen.
Well, I mean, that's nice. Yeah. As a chick that's in her fucking mid to late 30s, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
But some girl called her and her friend Linda's.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know what the fuck I should do right now. I was like,
Urban Dictionary.
I was like, I have no idea what it means.
I'm going to look up Urban Dictionary right now.
Yeah, look it up. A Linda.
All I can think of when I hear that name now is that fucking kid.
Linda, listen.
Linda,
Right?
listen.
Linda, listen.
So,
Oh, dude.
here's a trend I'd like to see go away. Comedians trying to do crowd work when you suck at it. Just stop. Do your bit, get the fuck off the stage. Like, just stop.
Crowd work's an important part, though.
Linda is Karen's worst enemy. Linda vaccinates her kids just to make her enemy, Karen, jealous.
So Linda's the anti-Karen? Way to go, Haley.
Be a Linda. in a world full of Karens.
Haley definitely didn't vaccinate her kids though.
Or it's a Spanish adjective for beautiful.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe they were getting paid compliments.
She's a beautiful vaccinator.
A beautiful Auntie Karen.
Sure. I think any Auntie Karen is beautiful.
Facts. There's a trend. Yeah, can we get rid of Karens?
I think I just said
Yeah,
that.
Dave said it. Dave hit it on the head. Like, let's get rid of Karens.
You know what trend I do like though?
Huh.
Is when someone has a Karen experience and blasts it on social media so everyone gets to see how much of a fucking cunt this person is. I'm a big fan of that trend.
Yeah, anytime there's potential fucking like meme coming out of it, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
Oh, by the way, you're not fucking special because you have something wrong with you. Everybody has something wrong with them.
Yeah.
Stop fucking building your whole personality around
That's
it.
also true.
Fucking find a hobby.
You hear that, Jada Pinkett? You don't really have alopecia. Fuck off. You shaved your fucking head, you fucking dirtball. All you did was fucking dye your hair weird fucking colors for movies for years, and surprise, surprise, it fucked up your hair follicles. And now you shave your head. There's not a single spot. I'm a fucking bald man. I know what bald people look like, and it ain't you. All right? Your whole fucking 5 o'clock shadow head does not say alopecia to me. It says I shaved my fucking head for attention. Go fuck yourself. Oh, and Madonna, nobody gives a fuck that you're gay now. You're like fucking 95 years old.
Madonna's
all right?
gay?
Apparently, she came out on a TikTok because that's what a 95-year-old woman should
Is
do.
anybody
All right?
shocked
Like,
that Madonna's been banging chicks?
none at all. Remember
I
Truth
just
or
didn't know
Dare?
that.
There was a movie called Truth or Dare that was basically her sucking dicks the whole time.
I honestly didn't know that she was
Like,
still like
She's not relevant.
She
not
moved
even
why.
relevant, but still like
She moved to South America to practice an Indian fucking religion to fucking like eat fucking beans or some shit. I don't know. Like she's
and
weird
bang
as
chicks.
shit. And bang chicks apparently. Like
She's
she's
always been
fucking more
weird as
power to you.
shit.
yeah, but the fact is it was literally like I haven't had attention in a while, so I'm gonna make this TikTok and give
Yeah.
give
Stop
myself
basing
some
your
attention.
personality on something that's fucking wrong.
I need to bring
That's
this
everybody.
back down for a minute here,
I
real quick.
fucking can't
We're all
stand
talking
that
shit about
shit.
Madonna for a minute, but every single one of us sitting at this fucking bar jerked off to her at one point.
No,
No, she was never my jam.
no, never my shit, man.
He's nodding his head.
No, I'm just shocked that none of y'all jerked off to Madonna.
Nah, it
I
wasn't really
didn't.
my thing.
She's not my
Like,
jam. Yeah.
yeah.
There was so much better pussy to look at back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of it was covered in hair, but yeah.
You know what, Mikey? There is nothing wrong with going to the dentist for a haircut.
You goddamn right, man. You goddamn right. Shit's there. Fucking floss your teeth when you're done.
One of the best scenes ever. It was actually a cut scene from a Kevin Smith movie. And it was supposed to be in Dogma, and the scene got cut. And they get that lesson from George Carlin about fucking the unwritten rules of the road.
Yeah.
Yes.
About fucking
Oh, that's-
I'll take a shot. If it could be a
Yeah.
couple 100 miles down the road, I'll take a shot in the
That's
mouth.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Or Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
And so they get a ride from a nun.
Oh, I've seen this.
They get a ride from a nun, and she's talking about she's like, it's what the good book says. And he's like, the unwritten book of the road. And he's like, you follow the book too? She's like, have all my life. And he's like, okay. So he fucking wipes his mouth off and goes down. And in the scene, she freaks out and pulls over. But in the cut scene, he does it and he gets out and he reaches in and he fucking pulls a pube out of his teeth. And that's why later on he goes, we keep our eyes on the prize. No more Scooby-Doo mysteries. No more Harry Bush nuns. So like, it's fucking so good.
Oh, fuck.
We need to bring back comedians that have content like George Carlin did.
Yeah.
Dude,
Not so
Carlin-
much George Carlin, but the people that will have the balls to talk about the shit. If George Carlin's stand-ups went viral today, oh my, people's heads would fucking
my God.
explode.
Well, I mean,
You remember when he went after the heckler?
so the cool thing is,
He's like,
is-
I'll come down off the fucking stage and stab you in the eye with a pen, fuckface.
well, like they are going viral now.
Yeah.
Netflix just put out the Hall. It's essentially a Hall of Fame for comics. They inducted 4 inductees. It was Pryor, Carlin, Joan Rivers, and somebody else. God damn it.
I'm trying to pull it up.
Norm Macdonald?
George Carlin, Joan Rivers, Robin Williams, and
Robin
Richard Pryor.
Williams.
There you
and-
go.
Yeah. And
So the big thing with those comedians, and I think what John's trying to get at, is we need to bring back social commentary comedians.
Yeah.
We don't have them anymore. What we have are storyteller comedians. And I'm not saying they're not good at it.
Sure.
I'm not saying that doesn't make them funny.
It's a different kind of comedy.
But they are storyteller comedians.
That's why I like Dave Chappelle, because he borderlines this genre of comedy.
Now he's a little bit more storyteller, but he was just
the
nailed it
transgender
for
thing.
a little bit, where he was a social
instance.
commentary one, and he was awesome.
Yeah.
Then he got a little too preachy. It wasn't funny anymore. It was just him making statements.
Yeah. That's because now he's Dave fucking Chappelle.
Yeah, but like I know you're a big fan of Bert, but he's a storyteller comedian.
Here's the thing about Bert. I'm a big fan of Bert on the podcast. I don't like Bert Kreischer's comedy.
Well, it's all the same now.
Well,
we've all heard the story. He banked an entire career on one fucking story.
Yeah, there's one bit that got him to
one
raise
story
that
that made him famous.
And don't get me wrong, like drying your asshole off on your fucking hotel fucking bed is hilarious. I mean, he's got funny bits, right? It's just he now worries about being woke.
Yeah.
More than fucking comedy. And I don't respect that.
Well, if you give a fuck, then you can be canceled.
Yeah.
If you don't give a fuck.
And I don't respect that, you know.
But I think if we could just get a couple of comedians that had the backbone to be social commentary comedians again, one, we need it. We need that mirror held up.
Yeah.
To show it. Homeboy that hosted the Golden Globes like 4 years in a row, and then
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah. And he said, "This is my last one, so fuck it." And he just let it rip and just destroyed everybody.
Yeah, it was the best.
Like the old school Comedy Central roasts.
Yeah,
bring those back.
I mean, the best bit I ever heard out of any of those roasts was from Greg Giraldo. Fucking R.I.P. Man, he was a real one. But he was roasting Pamela Anderson.
That was the best fucking one ever.
And his bit was, she's got the emotional drive of Terry Schiavo. And I about fucking pissed myself.
Yeah.
Those of you who don't know who Terry Schiavo is, look that up.
you know what's on Netflix that everybody under the age of 25 needs to go watch right now?
What's that?
Eddie Murphy Raw.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Eddie, I want half.
Yeah.
Yeah. That fucking
the fucking 70s, 80s stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah,
and even 90s up to mid 90s.
Yeah,
Robin Williams in the 90s when he did.
Go look up
when he grabbed the lady's fur coat and then he grabbed her camera.
When he did Radio City Music Hall and sold it out, and he's up there. And
is that
Robin Williams live on
Broadway?
That was live on Broadway.
That's live on Broadway. Live on Broadway is so good. And even in that one,
dude,
it's every government official, every all of
fucking
social,
rambling Joe Biden.
Yeah, fucking Uncle
shit talks Biden.
Yeah, Uncle Joe.
And this is way before. This is when he was just a senator.
Uncle Joe,
25, 30 fucking years ago.
Yeah,
all that shit, like
amazing
shits on everybody.
One thing about Ricky Gervais too is he went out and just flamed fucking everybody, but then still has a career. Everybody thinks like it's like you said, if you give a fuck, then yeah, your career will be over. But if you go out there and you're like, no, fuck you, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Then they have nothing to take away from you.
And
unless you pulled your dick out and you got me too'd.
That's not true because he is still making fucking bank, putting out his own shit.
Robin Williams live on Broadway came out in 2002.
What about Louis C.K.?
That's who I'm talking about. Louis C.K. has been making the rounds on podcasts. He has his own website, put out his own comedy special, and is producing other people's comedy special.
He just did a show or a movie too.
He worked that into a bit that I saw recently, and it was
he did pretty
much. It pretty much went along the lines of he's like, look.
Well, he was super rich before this,
If you ask for permission to jack off in front of somebody and they say yes, probably shouldn't still do it, but you know, whatever. And he just kind of went rolling with it because you know he asked the crowd. He's like, all right, you guys want to talk about this, don't you? He's like, all right, fine, we'll talk about it. And then he went into
one of those.
So I just pulled up Rotten Tomatoes for Robin Williams live on Broadway. Right,
nice save.
It has scored a 40%.
Yeah.
And it's an epic stand-up show. But the top two critic reviews are, the first one
that was a short throw.
While Williams is noticeably less hyperactive than in past appearances, he still relies heavily on quaint combination of antiquated stereotypes and frantic mugging. The second review: his breakneck delivery, camp mannerisms, and array of accents, including a dismal Winston Churchill, only emphasizes rather than conceal the weakness of his material.
Dude, fuck that guy.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard Robin Williams do a stand up.
There's nothing weak about it.
No.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's there are certain masters at their craft in the art of comedy, and Robin Williams will always be in that conversation. All right,
Yeah.
and don't get me wrong. You have Pryor,
Yeah.
you have Chappelle, you have
Hey, motherfucker.
yeah, Eddie's there, 100%. 100%. Carlin,
Yeah.
Robin Williams,
Yep.
Joan Rivers. Like, I mean, there are fucking
staples.
masters of their craft. Sam Kinison.
Yeah.
Fucking
Now the best part, those
Paul Mooney.
Both those reviews were written in 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
no shit.
That
So
show,
it's great that you can
special
go
came out
shit on somebody that's
2002.
dead by
Yeah,
the way.
right?
I'm
Like,
curious
fuck
how
you.
many colors of hair were on the head of the person that wrote that.
I
Right.
guarantee you one of them was that fucking blue color.
Fucking-
But there are staples
Oh,
in that art.
Well, it's like Andrew
That-
Dice Clay.
Andrew
You know.
Dice is another one, 100%. Dane
Yeah.
Cook, whether you love him or hate him, Dane Cook fucking changed
I will
comedy.
quote some of his stand-ups to the
Oh, dude,
day I
Vicious
die.
Circle was a fucking
I
masterpiece.
still describe shit as a monkey fucking a football.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite bit of his is about the atheist when he sneezed on him and he's like, oh, God bless you. And he's like, oh, I'm actually an atheist. And he's like, I hope he fucking dies and becomes a tree and some big sweaty fucking lumberjack going through the mud and the muck, wraps a chain around him and drags him through the fucking mud. And then they fucking print him down in a paper and they print the Bible on him. That's one of the best bits I've ever fucking heard.
My
to this
favorite
day.
is when he talks about his gay roommate coming home drunk.
Yeah.
And he's like, he sneaks into my room and I wake up and he's sitting down there and he's sucking my dick and I fucking look at him and I lift up the covers real quick and I say, you get back down there and finish and you get the fuck out of my room.
Yeah.
Fucking great, man. Like there are definitely staples. And so, and of those that I named, a lot of them are commentary comedians, right? We're just fucking the news of the day. Let's fucking shit on it,
Yep.
and let's give, and Segura touches on this a little bit, even though he's pretty left leaning, but he does still fuck, he understands his demographic first and foremost because it is a business.
He is an equal opportunity shitting on people.
That's why I love South Park so much.
I was actually about to say they're not stand up, but Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Fucking
Yeah.
brilliant.
They give.
Genius.
You want to talk about some motherfuckers that are, you said, like, if you care, you're in trouble.
Yeah. They don't fucking.
Those motherfuckers were born with a broken give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like they just.
It didn't even have a meter.
Yeah, it was like, wasn't even installed. Like, it
we're
was
not even
just
getting-
like-
it's a waste of parts.
like, and I'm not gonna lie,
Having a
some
Virginia blend.
of their stuff I think has fallen off a little bit lately, but I think it might be you can't hold up to a mirror. You can't hold a mirror up to weird to make weird.
Yeah.
Like it's just like like the COVID movie that they did.
Yeah.
That shit was lame.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it was fucking
And
lame.
the streaming wars one was meh.
Yeah, and it's just like okay, like it's just we've gotten to the point where typically art imitates life, and now it feels like it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I don't know.
I'm just impressed that they still make that show in a week
And
From
I've
fucking-
never
from
missed
fucking start
a
to finish.
deadline.
That is amazing. Like they start in the writing room on a Wednesday
Yep, they've never missed
and
a
it
deadline.
fucking airs. The episode they talk about airs the next Wednesday
And in
night.
the beginning, it quite literally was stop motion construction paper.
Yeah.
Like that's how it was all getting moved around, and they
Yeah.
were still never missed a deadline.
Like they are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like that's in and of itself is fucking awesome.
But yeah, I don't. I guess it all comes down to fucking the trend that needs to go away is fucking softness. And I don't mean like it's don't be sensitive, don't be whatever, but fuck,
Although
like
empathy doesn't exist.
just worry about it's like what you said. Don't worry about your other people's lawns. Like
Yeah.
just do you. Just
Yeah.
fucking do you and don't worry about other people. And you don't need to go be a warrior for somebody else's fucking way of life.
Yeah.
That's their way of life. And the only person that they need to justify that shit to is themselves.
Can we stop raising awareness?
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be aware of anymore.
Well, my favorite was the
Global
ice bucket
warming.
challenge because it was raising awareness for Lou Gehrig's disease, which I'm pretty sure Lou handled back in the fucking 40s.
Yeah, when they changed that over and just named it after him.
I'm pretty sure
We nailed
awareness was there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We didn't need to dump ice on ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
We don't need to handle Parkinson's awareness anymore. Michael's got it.
Yeah, dude. As soon as Marty McFly started shaking a little bit more often,
we
knew. We knew about it. It's like
he's all set. He actually made an appearance at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And
with Christopher Lloyd.
It was fucking awesome. And that room erupted.
Oh,
They blew up when he walked in and then when Christopher Lloyd walked out. And fucking class act as fuck. Michael J. Fox got up and like stood there like and tried to keep his balance and stuff so that he could hug Christopher Lloyd when he came out.
He's wildly fucking advanced Parkinson's now.
Yeah. And but
we should raise awareness on all the bullshit that the government pushed on everybody for COVID.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody's aware of that too.
That's a trend that went away. I'm glad it went away. It was COVID.
No, to bring up the shit that they said that is not true. But that is not scientifically proven. It is not true by any means. It doesn't matter.
Speaking of which,
like they just came out with the vaccines. They never tested about transmission.
Did you hear about California just passed a law that it is illegal for a doctor
to disagree with a politician? So it is illegal now for a doctor to say, I understand what the local government said, but this is the medical fact. You can't say it. It's illegal.
That's called a dictatorship.
Yeah. That's fucking legit. That's Stalin, bro.
Wow.
Like that is legit socialism.
Yeah. You know we're in a bad spot when I am the son of a line voter. Just walks in, just fucking hits the button. And anybody affiliated with that party, we're good.
Yeah.
And when that motherfucker is going like, and worked in politics, helped people get elected, like worked on campaigns, the whole 9 yards, and he's going, I don't recognize my government. Like this is when we've gotten to that point where somebody that was just like, this is the just only way.
True blue
and he's
or
going,
true red.
And he's going, yeah, no, I don't even know who to vote for anymore.
Yeah.
But like, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
and unfortunately, it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah. So, we, like I said, bring back bullying.
I think public executions, we should bring that back too.
I've said that before though.
Yeah.
Keep the
We've had
executions.
that conversation multiple
Pay-per-view.
times.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view in a fucking center, whatever downtown that whatever happened.
Yeah.
Like, don't give a fuck.
Just fucking here's a trend I'd like to see come back though. American Gladiators.
Fuck. Oh, yes, dude.
Yes.
I just want like 15 roided out motherfuckers with stupid nicknames
and Nerf guns
and fucking
I don't know.
launching
the tennis ball
launcher,
machine gun, dude. Yeah,
trying to climb up that mountain, just having these fucking choke slam them from 30 feet.
Weirdly enough, dude.
The best part is all those dudes, all the contestants, they got right back up.
Yeah. I saw a clip.
Every contestant was like my size. Like they were all just like.
I saw a clip yesterday where it was one of the old school fucking American Gladiators where like
and like Blazer was up there just destroying
he's
people.
Running against Blazer.
The one that did the front flip over
He did the flip over the Gladiator and everybody gave him a hug. They were like, that was fucking awesome.
The Gladiators went up to him and were like, bro, yeah, it was fucking
They were like, that was amazing.
Bring back American
did
Gladiators.
a fucking front flip over the Gladiator.
Again, the 90s were just so fucking great.
Cool.
Because we had American Gladiator and then if you were a kid, everybody wanted to be on fucking Guts because I wanted a piece of the crag,
Guts,
baby.
Dude, yes.
That's all I wanted as a kid was I wanted a piece of the crag.
Dude.
If there's
How
one
much would
thing
that
we've
go
learned this master debate, it's reset back to the 90s.
Yeah.
It
was a better world.
Can we just take us all back to like 94?
It was a better world.
Because 93 and below kind of sucked. We had like 2 wars.
That was still the 80s hangover. That was the 80s hangover.
That was an 80s hangover.
But 93 to like 02.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It was a solid
What
times.
a window of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
02 is nice because everybody still had shit planned to like do.
No.
Even though 9/11 happened.
Do you know why I'm holding 02?
Because 9/11 happened.
Because 9/11.
Yeah.
Because I have never seen my country in a more beautiful state.
Dude.
02.
As rough as 9/11 was, 9/12 was awesome.
02. Because 01 was late in the year and we were all still reeling. So it was, what the fuck? Like, what
just happened?
What just happened? We're still reeling from it. There was the trauma that was going on. There was all the mobilization that was happening. Everything changed. Everything was a reaction. And then 02 happened. And it was, God damn it. Like everybody they were there for their neighbor. It didn't matter what your background was. It didn't matter. Like it was red, white, and blue. And that was all we were fucking worried about.
Yeah.
Everything else was.
Unless you were Muslim. I didn't agree with a lot of the shit that like Muslim Americans had to go through right after 9/11.
Well, I don't necessarily agree with what happened to the Japanese Americans during World War II, but you know, they fucking attacked us. Like,
Yeah.
and when we found out that they were Muslim terrorists here and were trained in the U.S. and conducted that thing, yeah. When you don't know,
I mean, you got to play the odds. Yeah. True.
So, do I agree with it? No. It was.
I'm talking about like every gas station that was even owned by like Pakistanis and shit, like got shot up.
Yeah,
and stuff.
we always.
Like,
There's always going to be
That was
idiots.
in Baltimore.
There was always going
to
to
be
be
in California, my man.
There was always going to be idiots,
That was
right?
like Oceanside.
There's always going to be idiots, but it was so minor, and everybody. It was kind of a self-correcting action. Like people did bullshit, and people got reported. Like it was like, hey, this motherfucker. But
They need to bring back rooftop Koreans.
oh,
Yeah.
Once again, the fucking 90s.
That was 92 though.
Yeah, but still. that was a good part of 92.
Yeah.
Well,
Justin's like, what the fuck are they talking about?
he's Googling rooftop Koreans right now.
No, I'm a big fan of rooftop Koreans.
yeah, the LA
They have
riots.
my full support.
So I knew a dude whose uncle or dad was one of the rooftop Koreans.
Yeah?
Yeah. He was in the Marines with me.
Nice.
And it was like his uncle or his dad was like in LA and was fucking up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Justin keeps telling us to wrap it up.
Yeah, that's the third time you've told us.
Yeah, it was number 2.
All right.
Oh,
but
that's
y'all-
the second time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I think it's like over an hour long. So
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
sign it off.
All right, like, share, subscribe, smash those buttons. I guess when it comes down to it, you know, there's trends everywhere, and some of them are good, some of them are bad. Make your own fucking decisions. Don't listen to us. Like, if you're listening to us, there's your first fucking problem. But we appreciate the fuck out of you. Go to warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FTFO. Screw yourself a sweet 15% off. owellness.us for CBD treats and needs. Go over there. Use Freedom Friends 25 as your code, and that'll get you a quarter off your order.
If you're looking for Hero Sports cigars or the new Victory cigars, and your local shop does not have them, they are not available on the website right now. But I will give you 3 websites to go to that all have them in stock. Underground Cigar Shop out of Fort Worth, Texas. Cigars Daily out of Phoenix, Arizona. And Little Guy Cigar Shop out of Tucson, Arizona. They all carry. They all ship. They're all fresh. Great fucking dudes. We get hit up. I can't even tell you how many times every single day. Where can I get these? My local shop doesn't have them. Those are your 3 places to go get them for right now.
There you go.
As we get more online retailers that have them, we'll put those out too.
Nice. And when they do eventually, are they going to come available on warfighter.com?
Eventually.
When they do, the Freedom Friends code will not work for it.
Not for the Hero Sports.
Not for the
'cause
Hero
it's a charity
Sports.
cigar.
Yeah. So
Yep.
stop trying to get a fucking discount on charities. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I want to give them the appropriate amount of money, not 15% less.
Yeah. And IC Tech coolers. Go to ictech.com. Get you 10% off with Freedom Friends 10. Otherwise, boys, 3 little things. Not hard to do. Nice and easy. John?
Smoke on.
Dave?
Drink on.
Jazz?
God damn it, boys.
Freedom the fuck on. Later.